Okay, so it is time for Maya to have a drink. Okay, you might hear some water lapping in the background. So it is a time for the Altenew March release, and I have this huge box here to share with you. So we're gonna open this up right away, and we're gonna dig into all of these goodies. So we're gonna keep this because it's pretty. And right, so we have a stamping mat. Ooh, okay, good. We have a embossing folder. This is called a Royal Brocade. I will definitely use this today. Very pretty. And then we have the Zero Waste Berries and Branches die. So it is a cover plate. So you can actually like do inlays, and then you can use these as well. So very cool. Okay, all right. Put this aside. We got scripted sentiments. So way to go, thank you, hugs, love, sending, congrats, hello, with, and hi. So you can combine these into like several different sentiments and stuff. Very useful. Then we have quill and inkwell, a layering die set. This is so cute. Okay. And we have fun little envelopes, die sets. This is absolutely adorable. Absolutely adorable. And then we have parchment scrolls, a layering die set. So it's a very scripty kind of, I think, like letters and sort of writing themed release. I like that. And we have a Magnolia Dreams, a 3D embossing folder. I wonder if this is a standalone or has some... This might be a standalone one. I will put this to the side just in case I find something coordinating later. Then we have stencil art oak, strong oak. So this is die cuts, and then we have layering stencils as well. So there's 6 stencils in this, and it creates this whole big tree there. Very cool. Luminous diamond rings stencil. I love stencils. Absolutely love stencils. Then we have some slim grip sticky mats for the Stamp Wheel 2.0. So we have one in black and one in clear. And then we have labels for our inks. So some of these have been, I think a couple of these have been released before with the Amy Tangerine color things, but we have some blues, some yellows, and some kind of mango colored, rust colored ones. So we're going to go through those later as well. I'll put this to the side for now. And then we have some enamel dots. So citrus punch, tropical mango, desert dreams, and marine life. Oh, these blues are giving me life. Ooh, pretty. And we have some artist gouache. So strolling through New York. I have never used gouache, so this is going to be super fun. And we'll see, what is this? Ooh, watercolors. Ooh, okay, so this more gouache. So this is white and carbon black. So we have titanium white and carbon black. I'm going to put those with the other gouache. And we have a glue. And... so watercolors this way. Ooh, oh my goodness. Okay, I think this might be the petal. Is this the petal? Yes, the petal palette. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna open this right away and have a little look because hello, pretty. Okay. Oh. Okay, we get a wiggle a little bit. There we go. Oh, look how pretty it is. So it's got 12 inkwells for 12 different colors, and then it's got this beautiful ceramic finish and a little gold detail there. So absolutely stunning. And we have, oh, okay, quite a lot of colors. I'm feeling very spoiled. Okay, so we have Oh, so these are not, this is not new release. So these have been added to my package because I don't have any Altenew watercolors. So we have a red that I definitely cannot pronounce. Tuludine, maybe? Opera Lemon. Oh, that's a fun name. Titanium White. We have Prussian Blue. Phthalo Blue. We have Permanent Yellow Deep. We have... oh, this is another one I can't pronounce. Quinacridone Magenta, maybe? And then Phthalo Green. We have Dark Cyan and Quinacridone Violet, which I completely butchered a lot of those names, I think. But, you know, pretty colors. We have pretty colors. So we'll stick with that. And then we have a palette knife set, which will be great with the shimmer release paste. Cool. Okay. And oh, a daisy die set. But I don't have the stamp set. Okay. Okay. Well, we'll figure something out. So we have a wax warmer set, and then I also have rose gold, dusty pink, cosmic berry, ooh, and milky white waxes, wax beads. And let's see, so we have a little handle, and then there is a couple of the actual seals. So this is with a gorgeous peony, and this one is gift box bow. This is gonna look fantastic. Oh, so excited. Okay, and then we have our inks. So we have choco hazelnut, cocoa cream, let's see. So actually we're gonna use this to figure it out. Okay, so we have peachy keen, mandarin burst, tangerine dream, and red jasper in, what's this one called? Probably tropical tango. Okay, so that's these. And then we have citrus punch. So we have lemon ice, super soft yellow, and mid yellow, lemonade stand, and raw amber. And then blueberry, blue horizon, ride the wave, and navy. Oops. Oh dear, I'm making a mess here. So that's this gorgeous blue. And then choco hazelnut, cocoa cream, apricot frost, and orange sorbet. Okay, I don't know what that one is called, so I will have to insert that later. Okay, so that is our release. Goodness, as I said, some of this stuff is not new. So the gouache and the watercolors are not new, but the rest of it is. And like I said, I don't know why I got the die cut, but not the stamp set. That is a little bit perplexing, but you know, we're gonna make it work. We are gonna make it work. So let's have a little bit of a tidy up here, and then let's make something. Okay, so with everything else, or as usual, I should say, I thought I had a relative good idea in my head what I was gonna do, and then things just kind of took on a life of its own. And we have all been there, right? Tell me I am not the only one. And also, if you are new to my channel, hi, I have a plan, and then usually my plan kind of goes out the window and it kind of rolls down the hill like a big old snowball, and then all of a sudden we have many projects, none of them which are even remotely what I had in my head to begin with. Hi, I'm Erica. What's your name? Are you in my club? Yes, if you are, welcome. Welcome, welcome. So with this first card, we are going to use that gorgeous vintage motif stencil. And we're going to use those Desert Dreams inks as well. So I have actually ended up using 3 out of the 4. So the only one I didn't end up using was the Choco Hazelnut, because I think it was just a little too dark. But what I'm doing here is I'm kind of going for like a bit of a vintagey vibe. So these inks are just kind of perfect for that. And, you know, so far so good, right? Now it kind of feels like we have a bit of a plan. Yes. That doesn't last for long, no. But, you know, let's stay positive, shall we? So here is the panel that is done. Now you will notice up in the left-hand corner that one of the sort of the parts have actually broken off. And I didn't realize this until after I had already ink blended my little heart out. But, you know, I don't think that we need to focus on that. So we are just gonna carry on, because what we are not doing is we're not aiming for perfection. We are aiming for handmade with love. So for this, I thought a little touch of gold would kind of go very, very nicely with that vintage vibe. And I had a little strip of sort of gold cardstock left over. But then I thought, it covers up a lot of that beautiful, you know, pattern. So I decided to go a slightly different route. Yes. So we are going to wrap some gold thread around the card, and then we're going to secure this onto the back of the panel. And then on the front, we are going to kind of keep it in place by using some of that gorgeous new hot wax. So this is one of the little stamp things that I've got, and it's the beautiful peonies. And then I also have that present bow, but I really wanted to use the peonies because I am slightly obsessed with peonies. So I decided to go with the rose gold wax beads, because they just color matched almost like perfect with those inks. So, you know, it kind of made sense, didn't it? So now we are going to add a little bit of the ultra sticky double-sided tape on the back of the panel, and then we're going to wrap gold twine over the panel. So we're not going to go like sort of straight across. We're going to go a little bit willy-nilly, but because we have that ultra sticky double-sided tape on the back of it, you can secure it in places, and then you can kind of create this fun pattern on the front. So the only thing that I wanted was to have kind of like a meeting point where we're going to put the wax seal. So it's essentially going to end up looking like the wax seal is what's holding the string in place, but in reality it's the double-sided or sticky tape on the back. So now once we finish that, we're going to take the pieces out, the backing tape, and we're going to put them back onto the sticky side. Now if you wanted to put this directly onto a card base, you know, you could just do that, but I didn't for some reason, and I have no explanation why. But I guess I was kind of keen to get going with the hot wax. So we are going to pour a little bit of this exactly in that sort of spot where I sort of envisioned the hot seal to kind of keep that gold string in place. And then we're going to gently place our little wax seal stamp, I guess, the shapey thingy, you know. Yes. And then we're going to let that sit. So it's very important that you let it sit until that wax has cooled down enough so that you can then remove your pattern maker thing without then the wax kind of pooling together and losing the shape. So now we've let that wait for a little bit and cool down, and we're going to wiggle and loose, and this is the result. And isn't that stunning? So good. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I would have needed a touch more wax on that right hand side, but we're just gonna go with it, you know, because again, we're not aiming for perfection, we are aiming for handmade with love. So yes, now we're gonna put down that word die cut, and this one is from that Strong Oaks die cut bits. So it has a bunch of words or like sentiments along with the actual, I wonder if there's a die cut in there as well for the tree. There might be. I might have to go and investigate. Anyway, while I was on a roll with that gorgeous vintage motif stencil, I also decided I wanted to try it in pink. And I'm so glad I did, because look how pretty that is. Okay, so I ended up using like some of the leftover ink that was already on one of my ink blending brushes. And then I added a touch of raspberry at the bottom to kind of bring in that ombre. I know, here I go with the ombre again, but it worked out so well. Now we are going to use some more hot wax, this time in Cosmic Berry. And you can see it's bubbling a little bit there. So I did leave it to heat up or melt a little bit too long. So I will show you another thing where I made like a little experiment and it was just bubbling all over the place. So you want your wax melted and liquid, but you don't want it cooking essentially. But oh my goodness, I mean, look at that. Perfection. This is so stunning. So I'm definitely gonna have to try this again and do like just the Cosmic Berry on the flowers and then like maybe the milky white around so that it really shows. But this is the experiment that I was showing you or talking about earlier. You can see here how it's just bubbling away. Big bad, big bad. But in that batch was some rose gold, some Cosmic Berry, and some milky white. And we are gonna have a look at that later. Now, I'm going to finish off this card with a sentiment from one of my true and tested stamp sentiments, and that is the Tranquil Greetings. And I also finished a blue panel with lots of enamel dots, and this one is also going to get a sentiment from the Tranquil Greetings stamp set. That blue is so good, so good. I mean, I love blue, and I love pink, but Tranquility for me is kind of like a blue, lovely haze of some kind of like in my head anyway. So I thought that just worked really, really well, especially with that sentiment. And then on the back of these, they have both got a little bit of instant dimension foam tape in the 1/8 of an inch wide. So perfect, like nice little touch of height and just interest. So not going kind of flat. Not that they are flat because they have so many enamel dots. So here is that little experiment, and it really does look very pretty, but I do feel like the details on this one here with the Cosmic Berry alone, it just stands out more. So not that it was a fail, but yeah, it doesn't just quite show as much as I would have liked it to. But, you know, you live and learn, and now you don't have to make that mistake. Now, so with this one here, I had added a bunch of enamel dots from the Marine Life enamel dot family. And I just loved how that looked. And I'm a little bit obsessed with embellishment, in case you didn't know that. So I decided to add some black onyx gem sparkles to our Dessert Dreams background, and it just added like a little something, I think. And then of course we had to add some to this one as well. This one is from the Bubblegum Dreams, and I gone again kind of like in the ombre, so I used 3 different of the pinks here. And then here I was like, I can add more, so I added more. I cannot be stopped. And I mean, I have so many enamel dots, I might as well just use them, right? Because I am really, really, really trying to move away from that like hoarding tendency of just keeping all the pretties for myself to just look at instead of using them. Because that is crazy. I must remind myself that just hanging on to all of these enamel dots, well, the enamel dots and the embellishments and things like that, instead of using them on my card to make the cards prettier, why wouldn't I? And I think that was just the thing. Oh, so I really, really hope that you have enjoyed this video. I know it's a bit of a long one for a video hop, but don't forget that there is also a giveaway. This is part of Altenew's March release video hop, so there will be up to $300 worth of prizes. All of the details will be down below in the description, including your next stop on the hop. And that is it from me for today. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, make sure you do that. And I will see you soon again. Bye!